Hey everyone, RG with RG Fam Reacts here with a second pilot of our three sci-fi series pilots. We already did The Expanse. Now we're going to jump over to Doctor Who, which is now available on HBO Max, which is where we're watching this. So go check out the original content. This is not meant to be a substitute. Um, you know, I'm learning how things are getting blocked and how you're getting unblocked, and very interesting process. Anyway, so going into the show, I know nothing about Doctor Who, other than I heard. I don't know how true this is. Somebody in the comments of another one said it's mostly true. Um, that Doctor Who is mostly standalone episodes, like Monster of the Week type stuff, and not overly serialized. Um, trying not to hold that against it, especially in today's day and age. So hopefully there's some world building and stuff. And I know there's a phone booth involved because it's in every, obviously it's in the picture, and so I don't know if this is Bill and Ted or. Although I didn't isn't Doctor Who wasn't there a Doctor Who back in the 50s or even earlier or something like that? And then this is just the modern version of it. I don't know. Educate me. Let me know. So we're doing these three pilots. We're gonna decide which one we're gonna add as a series regular. We are also gonna do Battlestar Galactica. I will probably do that tonight yet, and then based on response and whatnot, we'll pick a show. Who knows, if they're super good, maybe we'll do two. I'll tell you right now, I really like The Expanse, and I'm really itching to watch the next episode of The Expanse. So, we'll see if one of these two, if there's a taste out there for reactions for these other two shows. So we'll see. I will say that Expanse has jumped out to a good, strong lead. Not saying it can't be overcome, but it's a strong lead. Like I said, who knows? Maybe I'll do two shows, or maybe I'll do all three. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. But anyway, that's all I know about the show. I don't know any of the actors in the show. I don't know anything about the story. I think it's about time travel. That's literally all I know. So going into this completely blind, I know that there's a rabid fan base for Doctor Who. And where there's fans, there has to be a reason for all of the fandom, and that's kind of what this channel is all about, right? I myself am a big fandom guy. I love all sorts of geeky things, and I nerd out, and which is interesting because I'm into so many different things. It's funny that I haven't seen some of these shows. On the sci-fi spectrum, I'm a big Joss Whedon guy. Obviously, Firefly is one of the greatest things ever. Buffy, Angel, Dollhouse. Um, then I'm a big Marvel guy. Love the MCU. Absolutely love it. The DCEU. Don't get me started on Zack Snyder, because that dude. I grew up. I was big Spider-Man and Superman. Those are my two things. That was it. I wanted to be one or the other. And this whole, I love Henry Cavill, but I hate what they did to him. I want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Point was, I like a lot of this stuff in general, but there are a few shows that I've never seen. This being one of them. Another one, I still haven't gotten through all the X-Files. I've only seen like a season of the X-Files. I really wanted. I've thought about doing that show, even though I've seen like the first season. So thought about doing that. I'm not going to include that in this whole thing. Maybe that'll be down the road sometime. Fringe. I liked Fringe a lot. I like Lost. Lost is one of my all-time favorite shows. All-time favorite shows are like Buffy, Firefly, Lost, Angel. Yeah, there's more. I watched so many. but excited to see ones. I like fandoms that I'm not, learning about new fandoms and discovering why they are what they are. And sometimes I become a fan, and sometimes I don't. For instance, Harry Potter. I'm just saying that I went and watched all the movies not too long ago. Just again, because I wanted to see what everything's about. I know everybody loves Harry Potter, so I watched them all. And they're okay. They weren't great. I didn't think I don't know. I just found them okay. Not bad, not great. Just they were fine. I didn't not enjoy watching them, but I don't see myself rewatching them. But I like diving into it. I like exploring this stuff. So this is exciting for me, and I've been talking way too long. Let's just get into this reaction. This is Doctor Who, Season 1, Episode 1. I don't remember seeing an episode. Oh, it says right there, Rose, I guess is the name of the episode. So without further ado, here's Doctor Who. Okay, that kind of rhymed. Totally didn't plan that. Let's see. I mean, it looks like Bill and Ted so far. The BBC. I will not attempt a British accent. Only other British show I've ever watched was I watched some Red Dwarf a long time ago. I had a coworker try to get me to watch Red Dwarf, which I did watch a season or two of Red Dwarf. And there was some good stuff on there. Does anybody do reactions to Red Dwarf? London is still on my top of my travel list. I've pretty much been everywhere in North America for the most part. Any place that's worth seeing for the most part I've been to. Now I have to get to Europe. I definitely want to go to London. I have some friends from my Twitch days in London.
Hello, Wilson, it's Rose.
Oh, it's Rose.
Hello? Wilson?
Is this the main character? Is she the one on the cover of the picture there? Yeah. Turn on the light. Yeah, I would turn on the light before I even looked around. I'd have been light first. I don't think he's in there. Because you're being pretty loud. I think he can hear you. Front row. Creepy mannequin room. Don't be stuck in creepy mannequin room. Oh, it better be Wilson.
Is that someone mucking about? Who is it?
Okay. 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 Creeped out. Walking mannequin.
Very funny.
Oh, there's two of them.
Right, I've got the joke. Whose idea was this?
Rob.
Wait. Listen, Wilson. So you scream that whole time and you wait till the last second? Wait, now they're running?
Pulled his arm off.
Yep. Plastic.
Clever, nice trick.
Students.
Whoever they are, when Wilson finds them, he's going to call the police.
Who's Wilson?
Chief electrician.
Wilson's dead.
That's just not funny. That's sick.
Hold on, man. Go on, have your lovely beans on toast. Don't tell anyone about this, because if you do, you'll get them killed.
Beans on toast.
I'm the doctor, by the way. What's your name?
Rose.
Nice to meet you, Rose. Run for your life.
Okay. A little humor.
And she knows a man on the mirror, 500 quid for an interview.
Oh, that's brilliant. Give it here.
Yeah.
Well, you've got to find some way of making money. Your job's kaput, and I'm not bailing you out.
You deserve a proper drink. We're going down the pub. You and me, my tree. How about it?
Is there a match on?
No, I'm just thinking about you, baby.
There's a match on, ain't there?
Yep.
Well, that's not the point, but we could catch
Sports.
the last 5 minutes.
Go on then. I'm fine.
Just not a fan of the football, I guess. Just gonna let the guy go watch his football. Can't you watch it with him at home? Very sad. Or go with him.
Oh, could have been worse. Look at the ears.
All the same, he was nice.
Luck
nice
be a
boy.
lady.
Anyway, if
Could have
we are
been
gonna go to the
worse.
police, I want to know what I'm saying.
Does that mean the
I want you to
doctor?
explain everything.
Maybe not.
I know they changed
What's that then?
doctors. You guys, does that mean they like change bodies or something?
We did have, but what's this saying is the entire world revolves around you.
Sort of, yeah.
How full of it.
Sort of, yeah.
Your own.
Well, who else is there? I mean, you lot, all you do is eat chips, go to bed and watch telly. While all the time underneath you, there's a war going on.
A war.
Hey, start from the beginning.
They want to overthrow the human race and destroy you. Do you believe me?
No.
But you're still listening.
Really though, Doctor, tell me, who are you?
The ground beneath our feet is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. And the entire planet is hurtling round the sun at 67,000 miles an hour. And I can feel it. We're falling through space, you and me. Clinging to the skin of this tiny little world, and if we let go...
I'm gonna pause it right there. Interesting thing is this is a British show, BBC, and he's talking about miles and not kilometers. Do they use miles in Britain? Thought they were like metric like everybody else in the world. Okay. I mean, no, I might have to look that up. I don't know. I expected it to be kilometers, but okay.
That's who I am.
Prince, I mean, Wash, can I use your computer?
Yeah. Any excuse to get in the bedroom. Don't read my emails!
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that old school monitor. I used to have those. Oh, the old Microsoft mouse. Doctor Who? Do you know this man? Oh. Contact 5.
You're not coming in. He's safe. He's got a wife and kids.
So Doctor
told you
Who
that? He
is
did.
meant to be
That's
a
exactly
question?
what an internet lunatic murderer would say.
Like Doctor Who? Because they don't have the question mark on the thing.
Oh, Dad! It's one of your nutters.
What?
Oh, sorry. Hello. You must be Rose. I'm Clive, obviously.
I better now. My boyfriend's waiting in the car, just in case you're gonna kill me.
Oh, no, good point. No murders.
He looks familiar. He's been in stuff.
Oh, it's
What has he been
something
in?
to do with the doctor. She's been reading the website.
Oh.
November the 22nd, 1963.
Is that JFK assassination?
Assassination of President Kennedy. See?
Must be his father.
Going further back.
He brings the storm in his wake. And he has one constant companion.
Who's that?
Death.
Just ate him.
I think he's immortal. I think he's an alien from another world.
An alien.
All right, he's a nutter. Off his head. Complete online conspiracy.
Where is he?
Doesn't anybody want this champagne?
Look, we didn't order it. Ah, gotcha.
Don't mind me. I'm just toasting the happy couple. On the house.
Anyway,
Okay. Huh. Okay.
He's gonna follow us.
The assembled hordes of Genghis Khan couldn't get through that door, and believe me, they've tried. Now, shut up a minute.
That's a pretty big inside. Doesn't match
See,
the outside.
The arm is too simple. Where do you want to start?
The inside's bigger than the outside.
Yes.
It's alien.
Yeah.
Are you alien?
Yes.
Really?
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called the TARDIS, this thing. TARDIS. That's
Oh, yeah.
time and relative dimension in space.
Okay. I've heard of
okay.
the TARDIS.
Culture
I
shock.
didn't know what it stood
Happens to
for.
the best of us.
Did they kill him?
What is it? What? Oh. Fantastic.
Interesting. She's smiling and she's this is weird. Why were they holding hands while they were running?
Plastic all over the world. Every artificial thing. Wait.
I like the red light. It's never good.
Keep him alive.
Yeah, that was always a possibility. Keep him alive to maintain the copy.
You knew that and you never said.
Can we keep the domestics outside? Thank you.
I mean, weird because she wasn't that upset that he was dead. Like she didn't like. Uh-oh. Yeah, you should probably go. It's time to go. It's very interesting. It's filmed just so differently than American shows. Like, there's a difference. Something heroic's gonna happen. Oh.
there's nothing you can do.
Got no A levels. No job. No future. But I tell you what I have got. Jericho Street Junior Score under 7's gymnastics team. I've got the bronze.
Pretty proud of yourself, as you should be.
You were useless in there. You'd be dead if it wasn't for me.
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Is he really an
Right
alien?
then, I'll be off. Unless, I don't know. You could come with me. This box isn't just a London op, you know. It goes anywhere in the universe, free of charge.
Don't. He's an alien. He's a thing.
He's not invited. What do you think?
Is it always this dangerous?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I've got to go and find my mum, and someone's got to look after this stupid lamp.
It's an annoying noise.
By the way, did I mention it also travels in time?
Thanks.
Thanks for what?
Exactly.
Okay. That was episode 1, season 1 of Doctor Who. Episode was called Rose. Interesting show so far. Is the Doctor really an alien? Not like a human given powers or something like that? Or from the future or something like that? That's interesting. Some things that stood out that were interesting, and again, it's it's a show from a different country, so things are often different. They do things differently. I found the Doctor to be a little cheeky. I think he's always smiling and stuff, like, and so is she. There's a lot of smiling in the midst of dangerous situations, and it was a little odd. I understand. I think that's some British humor there. That's kind of how they do things. So I mean, it was just odd. It didn't make me like or dislike anything, but it was. I'm sure that kind of thing goes away after you keep watching it. As for the story, so it's interesting. The Doctor trying to save things. He's almost like a police officer, a universal protector or something like that. Interesting that he picked the girl to come along. I mean, I knew that was going to happen, obviously, by the box, but the cover art, seeing that there's 2 people there. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I don't know how you would do this as a Monster of the Week type of a show. Seems like it would be something that would be serialized. So overall, for a pilot, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, they're interesting characters. It was a little weird that the girl thought her boyfriend died, but she didn't really care. Like, she wasn't really upset. She was like, oh, do I have to call his mom? Or like, yeah, I did remember his accent. Like, she clearly was not attached to that boy at all. Even so, in the midst of a tragedy, it's like, yeah, whatever. If he's dead, he's dead. So that was a little weird. So, I'm just assuming it's meant to be. The show is, has that humor aspect to it. So yeah, overall, if I see out of a 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a solid 7. As pilots go, it's pretty good. I mean, for example, like the Buffy pilot is terrible. I didn't like the Buffy pilot really at all. Actually, most of Buffy season 1 is kind of, whatever. When I go back and rewatch Buffy, which I do more than I care to admit, I don't even watch season 1. I generally skip season 1. Or maybe I'll watch the pilot, and then I'll watch. But even the pilot of Buffy. Sorry, I'm playing with this. But as pilots go, I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, it got me into the story, and I still have a bunch of questions, and I still want to know a lot more about him. And I'm curious as to how she fits into everything too. And I'm curious as how it goes down the line with other doctors when other doctors get involved. So, yeah, it has my interest for sure. So, Obviously that coming up or soon, and then all those different aliens. That'll be interesting. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I will likely put this on the full reaction on Patreon. I might wait to decide to. I might wait till all three pilots are done to put them all on Patreon, and then obviously whatever show or shows we choose to pick up. Obviously, those full reactions will be on Patreon. So if you like to support the channel, support what we do, again, the liking, the commenting, the subscribing, and any support on Patreon, it really, really does help us. It really does encourage us. We're going to get back to music videos here shortly. Everyone's back in the house. Everyone's doing well. And we're going to do some more music very soon. Probably tomorrow or whenever you're seeing this, whatever, soon. But thanks again for watching. Really, really appreciate it. We will see you in the next one, which will be Battlestar Galactica. That'll be the third of the 3 sci-fi pilots, and then we will choose a show or shows to watch going forward. So have a great one. See ya.